What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Jeremy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video. And we talk a lot about gaming. We talk a lot about journalism. We talk a lot about individuals within any of these areas, whether it's Hollywood or games journalism. But there's nobody quite like this individual here, otherwise known as the stankiest twat nugget on the face of the planet, Alyssa Mercante. That's right, Alyssa Mercante has recently caused up a little bit of a stir, and this was beginning to take root back in May, where she started signaling that she's going to be threatening legal action on particular YouTubers and particular content creators ever since somebody decided to come out here and pose as her sister online. Now, it wasn't really doxing, it wasn't really illegal, it was probably not the right thing to do, but it's a-okay for Alyssa Mercante to do awful things like this, pose as individuals, go around doxing people, communicating with people's families and things of that nature, but it's not okay for the internet to do it to Alyssa Mercante. Again, I don't support doing that, but you kind of lost your right to bitch and complain about it when you yourself are going around doing it to other people. Let's be really fair here. But since then, she, started hinting that things are moving forward for her, that there's definitely legal action going to be taking place and things are becoming better for her. Well, recently somebody finally got another cease and desist letter. Smash JT responds to Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante, sending cease and desist letters to him. Will counter-sue for everything you're coming after me with. Now, this is an interesting lawsuit from what I'm seeing, but it looks like she's suing him for defamation. And Smash JT did put out a actual video talking about this, but I decided to pull up his, his tweet on all this, and we'll just see, like, hey, here it all is. But why don't we go through this actual article to see what actually is going on here? Alyssa Mercante, senior editor of Kotaku, sent YouTuber Smash JT a cease and desist letter alleging that he defamed and harassed her. In a YouTube video uploaded, Smash JT announced Alyssa Mercante has now sent an official cease and desist letter from her lawyer about how I need to apologize for things I've said to her because they're defamatory in nature, which is interesting because everything I've said has been in response and using what she's said to form my own opinion and explain why I feel that way about her. And I did see a tweet come up over the weekend, and it was a screenshot of a tweet from Alyssa Mercante where she has said that she has done some things for money. Now, was that an actual tweet or was that a joke tweet? I don't know, but we do know that Alyssa Mercante has hinted at doing cam things and things of that nature for funding, and it gave her a better paycheck than Kotaku. If you're using your words and repeating what you have said, that's not defamatory. That's just saying what you have said and rolling with what you have said. But let's continue on. From there, Smash JT addressed Mercante's lawyer, Lane Haygood, who sent the letter. This guy struck me as everything that an ambulance chaser lawyer would be, he said. That would take literally any case that anyone brought to him, as long as he thought, hey, maybe I can make a buck or two off of this. So sure, I'll throw a letter out there. What could hurt? We'll send some scares to him. Will make him admit in the guilt that he is not guilty of, and then maybe we can use that against him to push even further and try to get more. Then addressing Mercante, he said, and something Alyssa clearly hasn't learned yet is her words and things she says and does can be and will be used against her in a court of law, and she doesn't really want to go down that road. And again, Smash JT, I think, is a little hyper and hyped up. It says some things here or there that is what it is. But for the most part, he's utilizing what Alyssa talks about, what Alyssa says herself, and utilizes what Alyssa has tweeted out about herself. That's not defamatory if you yourself are saying that's what you've done. You took this path, and the fact that this is defamation and defamatory and you're trying to sue somebody for defamation here, when you're a public figure, is a joke. Let's be real fair here, and it is not going to work out well for Alyssa Mercante. But from there, he shared the letter that Haygood sent to him on behalf of Mercante, accusing him of defamation and harassment and demanding he retract a number of statements and issue an apology to Mercante. He shared the letter to X that asserts, Jeff, we write to you today as counsel for Alyssa Mercante. You have made unlawfully harassing and defamatory statements about Alyssa. We are writing to request that you voluntarily retract them and publish an apology, the language of which we will suggest to you before we pursue other legal avenues against you. He responded to this section, no, I have not, and you can't state that as face when you haven't proven it in a court of law. I think they mean fact, but yes, you can't state that as fact. No, you haven't defamed her. And to be quite honest with you, the whole thought process that, he's harassing Alyssa Mercante, when we'll come back over here to this particular article here, and we'll just take a good look at this situation. Never thought I'd get so much pleasure over Alyssa Mercante spurging out about me, but here we are. Now she slid into my DMs like, bitch, I'm married, GTFO. So you think it's funny that you platformed a man threatening to off me? Anyway, I found your wife's Facebook and asked what she thinks about the father of her children harassing a woman online and laughing when she shares that someone they're supporting has been threatening to off them for weeks. Let's be real fair here. Smash has talked about Alyssa for a long time and does not like Alyssa. Alyssa does not like Smash. That doesn't give you credence to then go into Smash's wife's frickin' DMs and start trying to harass his wife. Nobody did that to you. Nobody was going around doing that to you. But you started all this. You began the harassment campaign against him. Oh, we also have, this whole situation where she spurred out and thought that, hey, it would be a smart idea to start threatening people and, doxing and rules for me. What about this? YouTuber Smash JT's Kotaku Detected website shut down after Second Wind editor Nick Calandra called for mass reporting. Now, this is targeted towards Nick Calandra. What spurred this on was after Alyssa Mercante put out a series of tweets and lists decrying YouTubers and saying these are bad YouTubers. She then deleted it and then started crying about Smash JT and his list. And then she teamed up with Second Wind co-founder and CEO to get it all taken down. She teamed up with him. And then after it got taken down, she was like, you know what? Keep it up. It helps me. It helps me. It makes me better. After I failed in trying to take away your money, take away your funding, take away website, it helps me. It helps me. Who's been the one getting harassed here? Who's been the one actually doing the harassment? And this is just a taste of what she's done. I know there's tons more out there about what this twat nugget has done to Smash. Smash reports on it, but she's usually the instigating individual. She's usually the person that's going around attacking everybody, and then when she gets maybe a little taste of her own medicine, she goes like, oh, the horror. Oh, how awful it is that this is happening to me. Oh, will somebody please save me? She's a twat. But let's continue, shall we? Regarding the accusations of defamation, it specifically references a number of posts Smash JT made on X. First, it points to one he posted on March 30th, where he wrote, horrification. What's that? Like what Alyssa Mercante does sucking drunk in her off time for money? Maybe a little too spicy, but let's be fair, there's some tweets that hint that she probably did that. Second, it points to another he made on April 1st, where he wrote, how do I put this in a way you'd grasp? The Amico was about as much fun as sucking 20 dicks in a row. But instead of being paid for it, I paid 10K to do it. Huh. Huh. Okay. Smash JT commented, notice how they don't say what Alyssa said, because then that would implicate her as egging me and trying to get a response, because her initial tweet on me there was making fun of my initial investment. So I figured, okay, that opened the doorway to make fun of her. But again, with Alyssa, that only goes one way. Next, the document points to 2 YouTube videos and his SmashJT.com website where SmashJT made similar comments. It specifically notes, he said, Alyssa Mercante has since come forward stating that she used to be a sex worker sucking dicks for money before working at Kotaku, which she has implied that, yes. It then claims those statements are factually false. SmashJT reacted to this question. Are they because she said things herself that allude to sucking dicks for money, which is where I got it from. How much research do you do before you wrote this letter, Mr. Lane Haygood? Haygood then claims SmashJT knew the statements were false before he made them. He responded, no, I didn't. Actually, because of what she said, I assume she was telling the truth. The lawyer went on to assert, these statements are not mere insults, trash talk, or rhetorical hyperbole, such as would render them protected speech. SmashJT reacted, yeah, they were, but they are. They're trash talk. That's what it is. It's trash talk. Why are you freaking out over trash talk? And again, trash talk that you basically said is okay. Haygood then accuses furthermore, because commenting on Alyssa and her work has proven so lucrative for you, there is incentive for you to continually up the ante in your criticisms of her. SmashJT replied, I haven't talked about Alyssa in like a month. If I was making so much money talking about her, don't you think, based off of what you're saying here, that I would never stop talking about her if that was my goal? This doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't. It doesn't. None of this makes sense. This whole thing doesn't make sense, but here's the thing. She's only doing it to scare him, to terrify him, to bleed him of his own resources, to take away his money. That's her whole game here. She is using lawfare to go after her critics. That's all this is. That's all it's ever been, is Alyssa Mercante goes out there, says all the heinous garbage, attacks individuals, freaks out about every little thing out there, everything under the sun. And then the moment you say, you know what, you stink, she's going to be like, Gus! Take him down, silence him, take away his money, take away his ability to actually produce anything, because he's a bad person. That's all it is. This is going to get shut down in court. She's a public figure. She's made herself a public figure. She is out and about doing stuff, working as things, marketing herself as a Kotaku journalist and things of that nature. You're a public figure. Welcome to it. Guess what? People are going to say some heinous things from time to time, as long as it's not overtly defamatory, but it's still very hard to prove that thing is defamatory. And in this situation, there's no proof that it's defamatory. Heck, it's no proof that it's actually harassment. In fact, there's always evidence to the contrary of you harassing him and defaming him. But we don't want to look at what you actually do. We just want to go after the people that you hate. That's all it boils down to. I'm going to leave it there. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video, go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.